one of the states in the country that always used to be the butt of jokes because it was always at the bottom of every ranking for educational attainment and other things too was Mississippi. And tell us about what they've done.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Kentucky, where the state motto was "Thank God for Mississippi," and I think that was the state motto in 40 other states as well.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Mississippi's astounding in a great way, because in 2013 they made a really big commitment towards early literacy, and they passed a law that emphasized phonics instruction, but it did a few other things as well that I think are important. People sometimes kind of reduce the whole debate into, do you teach like how to spell frog or how to sound out frog? But actually it's a lot of things that have to happen at once. So what Mississippi did is very instructive. They did not just phonics education, they made sure that they would teach teachers the correct way to actually teach reading. They also hired, I think, 75 literacy coaches who were just there to help, again, with this teaching of reading. Mm-hmm. And they were all sent to the worst performing school districts, basically the 75 worst performing schools. They also said that if by third grade you didn't meet these reading requirements, you would be held back. You had to be able to read in order to go to fourth grade. And also, they were screening kids regularly before this. It wasn't like all of a sudden you just get a note at the end of the year, sorry, Johnny's not going to fourth grade.
Right.
And also, if a kid was held back, they weren't just going through the same coursework all over again. They were getting, tailored remedial help in order to be able to actually catch up to where they needed to be. And lo and behold, 10 years later, Mississippi is doing phenomenally on reading scores. It is one of only 2 states, along with Louisiana, which adopted a very similar approach that has actually seen improvement in fourth grade reading outcomes. And if you adjust for the fact that Mississippi has a poorer population, it is actually the best state in the country for young kids who are learning how to read. And it's doing that while spending less than a lot of places like Massachusetts or New York or other sorts of states. And there are a lot of lessons there, I think, for states.